What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Real Deal Sports. Usual guys are here. Myself, Brother Walt is back, and Brother John. Gentlemen, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm real
Happy
good.
Happy Father's Day. Well, y'all motherfuckers ain't fathers, but happy Father's Day to everybody out there. Well, no, y'all fathers in a way. You feel me? I think John he fathers to his cats,
He got about 12 of them.
and you making him seem like a cat lady. Nico, I'm sure you probably nieces and nephews, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
A bunch.
So, I'm sure you probably look at you to a father. Everybody know me. Of course, I got two daughters. So, shout out to all the real fathers out there. You feel me? Not the fake ones, but the ones that's in their kids' life as much as they can. You feel me? So, shout out to everybody. Shout out to y'all. You feel me? So,
Yeah, 100%. And even, with us doing this show, a lot of those fathers that have, been in their kids' life, some ain't that, some
yeah.
still
So,
wild, even though their father is there, but
yeah, some of y'all a bunch of poo putts, but you know what I'm saying? We ain't going that's another story for another day, you feel me? So
exactly. That's something we ain't gonna talk about.
keep it positive today.
Right. So, well, no shade, but this young man has a father. John Morant has been suspended from the NBA for 25 games without pay, due to his second incident being caught with a gun on social media.
My boy
It's
getting
just,
blown up.
I know, right? See, my kids calling already, but
Man,
but no, man, he's been suspended after his second incident, being caught with a gun. Wasn't his IG live, but like I say, just that second video is like, why, why, why? Like, why put it by your ear? Like, what do you? Why? After
No,
you
hang
just
on,
got
hang
done
on.
from in trouble.
Did you hear? There's a third video.
yeah, I just read about that this morning. That
There's
he just put a video out of him recording himself with a toy gun or something like that to try to explain himself. But I mean, honestly, just to answer the question, I'm just surprised that they only gave him 25 games. But I'm also not really surprised only because of money issues, I should say. So I'm pretty sure that's why they only really gave him 25 games. But I actually thought they were going to give him more, at least like 40 or 50 plus, honestly.
so
But
what is that? January,
uh, yeah, because what season started in October? Yeah, so he'll probably be back about maybe possibly December, maybe.
Christmas.
Yeah, probably like around Christmas, maybe.
But even with that, like, how much money are you losing? 25 games without pay?
I mean, he still got his endorsements. I'm still he's sure he getting paid like that too.
What endorsements? Everybody done. Hey, we good on you, bro.
I thought he was still with Nike.
They took that shoe down quick. You see how quick they took that shoe off that website? It was like, nope,
I
not
thought
doing that. Nope.
I just thought he still had his, his outside stuff. So I mean, hey, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you still gotta, you gotta pay for what you did. I should say, have consequences behind your actions. I should say. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it is 25 games without pay. I mean, it could have been worse. That's how I'm looking at it. Me personally, I feel like that's a slap on the wrist. I hate to say it, and I mean, I'm rooting for Ja. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no disrespect, but I just feel like, 25 games ain't enough personally. And that's, like I said, that's no disrespect to him, but I just feel like, something like this, doing it twice, I just feel like, that's something that possibly needs to be handled a little bit more definitely, I should say, or, a little bit lengthier suspension. So, yeah, so that's just me personally. You know what I'm saying? like I said, I know it's a lot of kids watching basketball and stuff like that. So I don't want them to think like having guns is cool. I'm not saying that you can't have guns. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to have it for your protection. Don't have it just for show. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Ja was just having it just for show, and that's not the right way to go about it. Especially like I said, how this next generation coming up, everything is online and they follow pretty much everything that's online. So you know what I'm saying? I pray for the best for him. You know what I'm saying? I hope, 25 games, he can, get his head together and, get everything together to come back and help the Grizzlies, start winning. I don't know why everybody keeps saying the title, title chances are diminished. I mean, me personally, I didn't think they were going to win the title no time soon anyway, but that's just me. I know the Memphis fans probably going to hate me, but, whatever. I care less. But yeah, that's what I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? So I hope for the best, and I hope Ja come back, stronger and better than ever.
No, go ahead, John. What you get?
I mean, I guess maybe they should hang on to Dylan Brooks just for a little bit longer. Maybe
I mean, hey,
we'll see that there's gonna be a lot of moves made in the offseason. We're gonna see some teams get shaken up. So who knows what the Grizzlies might look like next year? But obviously, Triple J and Bane are going to be there. That team has a winning record 2 straight years now without Ja in the lineup. So I don't think they're going to be, top, obviously, of the NBA, but they're going to be in the hunt when he gets back. So 25 is not hurt the Grizzlies' playoff chance. Shoot, Kawhi sits more than 25 every year, so it'll be all right.
Wow.
He ain't lying though, shit.
Y'all are crazy.
Hey, I'm just saying, shit. That boy get paid just to sit on his ass, and he's supposed to be a superstar, bro. Like, come on,
Mad disrespect.
Like,
I
come
don't.
on.
25. I like 25 only because not because that's what I think it should. It's too much or too little. It's just okay, fine. The NBA finally set like what it is. Like now, okay, this is what it is. So if you, I guess they're calling it reckless behavior with a gun. I don't know if that's in the rule book somewhere or if they just had to make up the ruling for that just now. But at least we have one now. So now we have something to go off of going forward. Um, I wonder what like if Jock came out and did like instructional videos on guns, like on gun safety or something like at this point maybe who knows, like how Vic came out and did some PSAs on dogs or something. Who knows what they're gonna I think they're just gonna be like, nah, man, just don't do anything with guns. But him coming out and releasing this third video where he's showing that oh guys, look, it was just a toy gun.
So you can like he's
it's almost like he's childish. It's almost like he really thought that would work. Like you pulling up a third. First off, pulling up a third gun of a picture of a gun, even toy at this point now is just like, bro, just stay on the internet.
Great, man.
And then secondly, yeah, like you really thought like we were gonna be like, oh yeah, that's the same gun from the other video. Like, bro, that other video was like a Bigfoot video. It's blurry as it was so blurry that like I am not gonna know if that's the same gun in your hand now that you had in that video.
What?
Like
it wasn't that blurry because you could tell that was Ja.
No, I'm talking about when he pulled the gun up though. It was kind of moving fast. Like I could not tell if that's the same gun in your hand that you had in that other video. So like I almost like am thinking like is he just still like a kid? Like he's like 25, isn't he? Like
he's still young though.
Right, but 25 isn't like that young. I'm like, does this man hang around any like grown-ups? Like there's no like I don't know that he hangs around people who act like grown-ups or something because like these are just childish ideas that anyone around him would be like, yeah, nah, keep that off the internet. But apparently not. So who knows? I don't know, man. But I'm glad that, like I said, I'm just glad they set a precedence because seriously, how do I even know the NBA had a rule on this before? Like, sure, you can't bring them in the locker room, you can't have guns falling out of your shorts during the game, all that stuff. But like, I don't even know if they had a rule on this. So I think they had to set a rule, and I think 25. Okay, fine. That like because we already know, beat your wife is 30 games. They established that earlier this year. So This is apparently the 5 games less than beat your wife is what this is.
Man, yeah.
Like,
Nope,
I,
nope, 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 nope.
I ain't count comment. I was just about to say, just going back to what I said when we used to talk about Nike. I just read that Nike said that they're gonna stand with Morant. You know what I'm saying? They said that they're pleased that Ja took accountability of prioritizing his well being, and we support him on and off the court. So I'm guessing he's still with Nike.
Yeah,
but
but
that's the
that's
part
you
I
ain't
disagree
still on
with.
Nike. That's
That's
you
the part I
still ain't
disagree
on.
with. I
That's you.
don't think he's taken real accountability for it. Like we talked about players who feel sorry that they uh caused the distraction, whatever. So, and that's fine. If he doesn't actually feel like he did anything wrong, then he shouldn't, right? He should go the Kyrie path and be like, I didn't do nothing wrong. You could suspend me, but I didn't do anything wrong. So I wonder. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Does he really just think that, like, nah, I can just do whatever I want, or does he feel like, no, I didn't do anything wrong, and you guys are just coming after me? That's what I'm trying to figure out what he's thinking, because I don't think he took accountability, and I'm not saying he did or didn't do anything wrong. Right? That's not my point right now. My point is, what does he think that happened? Like, I don't think he thinks what the NBA is saying actually happened. Like, so that, I don't know.
I mean, like I said, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, ain't nobody gonna really know what what's really going on in Ja's head other than Ja. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, at the end of the day, it's gonna be up to him to whether he want to change his path or he want to continue down the same path he going down now. So I mean, like you said, it's just Ja got to surround himself with those people who want to look out for him instead of just take advantage of what he got. You know what I'm saying, or his platform, I should say. So, just going back to what you said, just you got to surround yourself with if that's older people or whatever. You know what I'm saying, somebody that's going to bring money to your pockets, or what I'm saying, help you start a business or something, anything, something positive, or where you're just not going out to the nightclubs all the time. And that's just my thing. Only thing with that with me is just the fact that you're doing all this, going out the nightclub, why are you not just chilling with your daughter or something, bro? Go chill. You have a whole beautiful daughter, bro. Like, just go chill. You don't even, I know you're still young, you want to go party and stuff like that, but bro, just go chill with your family, man. Because at that point, I feel like that's all he needs right now is just his family right now, man. Don't just have that tunnel vision and just get take the outside distractions out, man, and just chill with your family, man, for real. Like, I don't know. That's just me personally. Like I said, I mean,
No, we see a lot of these guys right now who are super successful in the league. Obviously LeBron, but even Jokic. One of the first things he said is, "Nah, man, I want to go home. I want to go home." Like that. Like that's
that's it.
you successful people, man. They want to. They do it for their family, and because like, you know, Kobe has his issues and all that stuff. But I'm just saying, like, this man, he wanted to play basketball. I think we have a lot of players right now. We see this in every industry, right? When rap got popular, next thing you know, we got a bunch of like garbage rappers coming because they know there's money. Because they know there's money. They don't actually care about the industry. They just want to take what it has to offer. There's a lot of people in basketball right now, I think, that do not care about basketball. They're just there because it's like, oh, there's a lot of money in this. I think there's a problem with that in the owners. I think that a lot of the owners don't actually care if their teams win or lose. They just want to make a lot of money every year. And I think that's another huge issue with NBA right now. But I think we got a lot of players now. And I think that's what makes it worse is like they're just there for the money, the fashion, the women, the cars, the whatever, and they don't care about the game. And so, I think it's hurting the game obviously a lot.
Yeah, hopefully, this is his wake up call. Hopefully, um, it should have been the first time, but hey, sometimes you learn after the second time you get burned. So hopefully he learns and he's able to prosper in the rest of his NBA career. But like, come on, bro.
Don't let it happen again, man. 3 strikes you out, man.
Well,
Don't
they
let
say
it
the next
happen.
one is it's a year for sure. But it's like, bro, why does it have to get there? Like, just learn from the first one. But moving on from, and it's funny that they were in the same draft class.
Well, I was just about to say that draft class is all effed up.
Zion Williamson. Um, he's been in the news lately for all the wrong things. Um, one of his. I can't even call it his girlfriend, his mistress,
Her side piece.
whatever she want to be, his mistress,
Which one we talking about?
huh? The one that was plastering the checks and the direct deposits all over
Wait,
social.
there's more than one?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Another one came out.
Only
And,
one. It's only
Really?
one. No, wait. Relax.
no, a third woman came out now and saying stuff.
Really?
Well, I'm talking about the second one, the first one that was plastering all the information.
So not the wife, but it's two. So you got two side pieces.
That's
I
not his
will
wife,
say,
his girlfriend.
I will say, what does this lady want though? Like, what does she
Clout.
want?
Clout,
Obviously that, but like, does she think she's gonna get money out of him? Like,
clout,
extort some sort of money from him or something? Like, what is?
I'm
clout,
guessing she's hoping that she can get picked up by the next guy, and
clout.
hopefully he'll he'll take care of her. I'm trying to explain it to him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, but that's exactly what she wants. Clout.
yeah,
The thing we're doing right now, that's what she wants, but on a higher, bigger platform.
pretty much.
And honestly, I don't really understand why people use social media as their relationship coach or their way to vent because you're supposed to keep that under wraps. Because if I'm Zion and you do that, I just cut it off. I just cut it off completely. Delete the number, block her, change my number, and just be done with it. Because you're not about to have me out here looking bad like that. First of all, I ain't asking you how much you think I should pay you to move anywhere. This is what I'm gonna pay you. Either you gonna take it or you ain't. If you don't take it, I can find somebody else. So, I just think for him, man, he another one, young with money. And, instead of playing with guns, he playing with other things.
Stop. Yeah, if you ain't in love with that person, stop putting things in text, man. Just stop putting it in text.
Yes. Yes. And then, you got the IG model pregnant. What what's with not wearing condoms? Like,
Man, I was about to say, boy, these boys love hitting things raw nadays, boy. Excuse my
right.
language,
And
but
it ain't the basketball court. But hey, what
I don't know. It's just like I said, me personally, I just some people, just I guess when they get money, they just feel like they have some type of, not some power or just, like you said, just going back to what you're saying, they feel like they could do anything. I don't know. Like I say, I'm not saying that that's part of the NBA life, but I mean, this isn't the first time that we've heard that NBA players have more than just their wife or girlfriend, whatever, in their life right now. So I mean, I'm not saying I'm condoning that, but I mean, it's just like another walking apart for real. You feel me? Like it's just another story for real for the NBA. But at the end of the day, I hope that he can get past it. I mean, like Nico said, I mean,
no,
he should have just nipped it up in the bud. It shouldn't even have got that far. You know what I'm saying? If he was,
that Zion situation, I don't know. Hopefully, stop hitting these girls raw. Get a condom brand. Like, bruh, get a condom sponsorship.
I had to make that decision this week. I was looking at jerseys. I had to.
I was about to say, wait.
Let me go. Let it ride. Let it ride. I had to make a decision about Zion this week. I was sitting there. I was looking at his jersey. I was going to buy his jersey, and then I was like, "No, I'm going to go." I went and bought a Derrick Henry jersey instead because I'm like, why would I send this man my money? It's just going to end up on a floor of a strip club somewhere. Like, no, man. Derrick Henry. I know this is a man who
end up in somebody's child support bank account.
Oh, man. That's too
like,
dark, man.
I'd rather send it to Derrick Henry. You know what I mean? At least I know he's out there working and trying to actually taking my money and trying to do something with it. You know what I mean? He's paying for trainers, doing all that stuff. Like,
and that's another thing about I don't understand why people pay so much to go to a strip club just to end up with blue balls though. Like I just don't get that.
Hey,
no, but that's my idea. Is
come on, man.
I'm just saying I don't get that though. Why do you go out? I mean, no disrespect. I know strippers got to get their money too, but it's just like, bro, why do you?
Well, people won't give money to a homeless person because they'll say, "Oh, they're just gonna spend on drugs," but then they'll go give it. But then they'll go give it to some dude who they know is on drugs, who they know is blowing it on hookers who they know is doing, and so it's like, because they're famous, it's okay, and it's like, but you won't give money you won't give $20 to a homeless guy. Like I don't understand your
That's a lot of money
thinking.
to give to the homeless. I'm just saying. I'm just playing. I'm just talking mess. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
No,
kidding.
no,
Yeah,
you
but if you give them 40
If I
million
got
a
it, I'd
year,
give it to him. But I
but
mean,
if everybody gave them 40 million a year like we do Zion, then they wouldn't be homeless, and then they'd be famous and rich for no reason. So
that's a different situation though. The homeless though, some of them is just they just that's by choice. You know what I'm saying? So some of them may have disability. Me and my pops were talking about this morning. Some of them might have disabilities or whatever, but at the end of the day, I do feel like them people could just go out and go get a job. I mean, you can sit out there all day and ask people for money. Why can't you just go to McDonald's and ask for a job? That's how I look at it. I'm just saying.
but my point is, we sit there and criticize certain people for their addictions, and yet other people have addictions that they can't shake. And I'm lucky my addictions are not what theirs are. That's my point, right? I have
That's fair.
addictions, and
That's
I
fair.
sit there and I say, I thank God that is not my addiction.
That's
But I'm
fair.
also not going to encourage someone else's addiction either, just because, like, oh, it's not as bad as that dude's addiction. Like, no, he's just lucky. You're lucky that whatever. But so yeah, I think I'm getting to that point where I'm like, I'm not buying anything of these dudes, supporting anything of these dudes anymore, who clearly have no control of their lives, don't care about the game as much as they should. I mean, I just
Me personally, I'm buying more old school jerseys than newer jerseys anyway. You feel me? So you
but
know, I like the throwbacks. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, like I said, the me give like you said, just giving this new generation my money, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So I just like I said, I give the older generation my money. The Shaqs,
but
I'm still
back
looking for a Kareem.
but back to Zion. Um, he needs mentorship. I know he with Jordan Brand. Michael Jordan got an A.
He just
But,
sold. Didn't he just sell the Charlotte Hornets?
yeah, I mean, yeah, but he still got Jordan Brand.
Well, I'm just saying. Like I'm just. Yeah, it wasn't wrong what you just said, Jordan. Shit,
No,
that's what I'm saying.
no, I get what you're saying, but he needs some mentorship. If ain't nobody gave a helping hand, he needs to seek it from somebody, a LeBron, a Carmelo.
I just love how y'all keep talking about how LeBron could be the mentor. I love that. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I
I
mean,
didn't say that.
You
man,
did. You said it earlier.
outside of
No, I said he could be an example that you
Whatever.
could follow.
outside of his
I
finals,
ain't inviting him over to my house to tell me how to live though.
hey, no, but honestly, LeBron outside of his finals record, he ain't that bad. He's actually been a role model for what it is to come to NBA young, never be in any kind of big trouble. The worst thing for him is that decision. But when you can say that's the worst thing somebody has done,
Right.
doing
Yes.
well for themselves.
That's facts. That's facts.
Um, but no, I just think he got to get some help. He got to get some help on how to maneuver in the NBA because now you're a big fish in a small pond. Now they can look up how much you make a year, a game, and a second. It's so you just got to be more mindful of who you are, bro, and stop messing
I
with
mean,
these girls without a condom, please.
obviously we're gonna sound like old men, and I don't really care. Like, they claim there's a brotherhood in the NBA, but the brotherhood is just, hey man, don't talk bad about the other guys in the NBA, because
Well, that's in football
all
too.
of Delonte's friends knew that he had issues, and I'm not trying to hash on Delonte right now. Like, I'm trying to talk about what happened with. They knew he had issues, and it was a you do you thing, you do you young, you do you, whatever. And then when it was too late, then they're like, oh, maybe we should get him help. It's too late. And even then, the so-called brotherhood, nobody actually tried to do anything for him until finally Mark Cuban did.
Yeah. That
And
was way
and so
too
I'm
late.
sitting there and I'm like, you guys are all his friend. You guys are all, the brotherhood, all stuff. Like, how come no one? And there's this kind of like you do you attitude right now going on, that it's like, it's someone joking the other day like Zion's his hero, whatever, on the show and all that stuff. But like, it's funny, ha ha ha. But like, at some point, it's like, okay, but this guy could ruin his life, and like so for this, at the risk of sounding like an old man, but I don't really care. Like you claim he's your friend, man. Like try to help, and we don't see it till a lot of times till it's too late. Then they're like, oh, but they try to help him, but it's too late.
Yeah, just my last take. At the end of the day, Zion, he has to be able to help himself as well, too. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, he has to be able to stay healthy and stay in shape as well to help his team, do what he needs to do. And that's what they're paying him for, is to pretty much play basketball. So at the end of the day, I know you got all these distractions out on off the court, but you gotta focus on yourself, man. Focus on your diet, because your diet is terrible right now. You feel me? Like, you got my dietitian right now. You feel me? So, I mean, that's just real. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you gotta want that, and that's something that you have to want. And that's how you shut the critics up. If you show up on the court, everybody gonna forget about this little scandal that just happened. You know what I'm saying, between these three girls. You feel me? So, I mean, let's be real. If he can come out next year in shape and do what he needs to do, ain't nobody about to remember this. Maybe the females, that's fine. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? He don't have no tie down to nobody. He's not like us. He doesn't have a wife. He can do whatever the hell he want to do. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? It's just,
but don't.
That's how you move it.
To him forever because you don't want to wear a condom.
I mean, I get that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You got to remember, he's still young minded, man. So, I mean, let's be honest. A man's maturity really don't kick in until he's about 30, for real. At least not for me, it did. You feel me? So it's just, it takes us a little longer to process, our maturity than women, I should say. So
just have a condom in every pair of pants or shorts you wear.
Everywhere. Just wear condoms everywhere.
Yeah.
Trojan,
your car, your gym bag at the team facility. Just everywhere. Just make sure you got it. Don't forget. Trojan needs to sponsor him. So then he'll just get a whole nice good old shipment. Then you create a commercial. All that. Boy, hey, Zion, call me. I'll help.
That boy, he putting on that Asian mouthpiece right now, boy.
Hey, boy, we're gonna get you right. Don't worry.
But yeah, man, it look like we doing a short show today, y'all. It's Father's Day, you know what I'm saying? So, I gotta get up out of here. I gotta go get my hallelujah on real quick. Yeah. So yeah, we definitely appreciate those who watched us this morning. Make sure y'all keep on liking, share, subscribing, showing us love, continuing on this journey. I haven't looked at our subscribers. I think the last time I looked, we was at like 157 maybe, or 156. So, I mean, we pushing almost 160, but you know what I'm saying? Help us get, like John said, to 500, and then we're trying to get to a K and keep on growing. So, again, happy Father's Day out there to all the real ones. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Big Walt, my boy Nico Suave, looking suave to the mofo, my boy John, hardest working man in show business, aka Johnny Bravo. I love you, John. I'm just playing.
I was watching some Johnny Bravo clips the other day. That man was messed up, man. That man was. I forgot how cartoons in the '90s were completely different.
Bro, it wasn't nothing like them cartoons in the '90s, bro. I'm just saying.
No, man.
Ain't got nothing on it, bro. But hey, go ahead, finish. Go ahead.
No, it was messed up. I'm not gonna do it.
All right, yeah. Like I said, we appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate y'all watching Real Deal Sports. Everybody have a happy Father's Days. Throw them Tyreeks up. We out, y'all.
That's right. Peace. Are out.